is Crystal with Pineapple Papers, and we did it. It is the 31st of July. We have done 31 days of Off the Board. Thank you to everyone who has watched my videos, has watched everybody else's videos, who has played along. Thank you for everybody who played along with this series. I hope everybody enjoys it as much as I did. So we're ending it on a Sunday. So that means that the Sketch Sunday crew and I are using a sketch. So Nicole picked this sketch. It is from Page Maps. Love me a Page Map sketch. And I am going to document Mother's Day morning. Actually, this might be the only photos I have for Mother's Day. Well, I guess at least I have photos, right? Okay, so I have 3 photos. They are about 4x6. I am using a Jen Hadfield collection. It is called Along the Way. So I've got the background paper, I've got the strip, and I'm going to use my 3 4x6s. I'm going to mat the center one in kind of a khaki and gold, and then the other 2 in a black and gold. So I do have to explain these photos a little bit. So if you guys follow me, you know that my son has had a few accidents. So his guardian angel works crazily overtime. And for Mother's Day, the only thing I wanted to do was sleep in and drink my tea very slowly, relaxing on the couch. That's all I wanted to do. That was what I wanted to do. So my son had to work that morning, and so he goes to work at 6, and I was still in bed. So he calls me. It's like 6:37, and he's like, "Happy Mother's Day, Mom." I'm like, "Thanks, buddy." But I'm still in bed. He's like, "Well, I was kind of in a little accident this morning." So he works at a golf course, and the governor went out on the golf cart. Yeah, so he wasn't driving, he was the passenger, but they ended up rolling it and T-boning a vehicle. So I spent Mother's Day morning in the emergency room with my kid, who was fine. Just a bunch of road rash and a little shaken up. But as you can see in the final picture, when he's all wrapped up, he's good. So, but I had to take a picture of my tea because I originally said, he's like, they said I have to go to the hospital. I said, okay, well, can you drive home, or do you need me to come get you? He's like, I'd like you to come get me. So I was like, okay. Well, I went to make my tea to go get him, and then he said, they're making me go in the ambulance, me and the other boy. I was like, okay, I'll meet you there. So there I am, threw on some clothes, not a good picture, no makeup on. Not that I wear makeup, but at least, some mascara. And we're hanging out in masks in the emergency room with my cup of tea. So that is the story. He's fine. So I went through my How to Kill a Kit with Style, and I did have these tiny word stickers left that I thought would go really well, as I think that was supposed to be journaling, but I put them there. And then I went through all of my Jen Hadfield ephemera packs, which I have a ton of. I must not really use her stuff very much. I also have 2 chipboard sheets. So I had originally pulled out the globe die cut that says I will always be there for you. But then I found it in chipboard, and it's a little smaller. So I like that. I think that epic fail is a fancy pants chipboard. And then I found a little coffee cup. So that was exciting. And then I just did a little bit of a cluster up there at the top with a floral and like a clock to remind me how early it was. And I am going to finish it off with these sequins because I got 2 chipboard butterflies on this layout, and they have to have sequin trails. And honestly, when it comes to sequins, once I get that Nuvo Deluxe adhesive out, I'm just putting dollops everywhere. Grabbing my crystal katana and popping down all of these sequins. So these are those vintage Christmas sequins that I am trying to use up on my desk that seem to go with everything that I am doing right now. So I love that. So there is my layout. Again, thank you to everybody who has watched and supported us. Thank you to everyone who has played along. I have loved seeing all of your work. Thank you to everybody who has subscribed and left comments. I love chatting with you. I love when I get a notification that somebody has left a comment. I read all of them. I cherish all of my friends out there in the YouTube subby world and all of my other scrappy friends as well. So there it is. We will see you every last Wednesday of the month for Off the Board. And then in a year, we'll do it all again. So remember to wear your crown. We will see you next month. Bye.